YouTube? Dawson Ryder here. Cosmic Fury is only a few days away and we got our episode titles revealed! So I thought it would be fun to just talk about them and speculate on what they could mean for the episodes and for the story. I know there's some spoilers out there because people got press screenings and stuff. I haven't been seeking them out. Usually like with international airings and stuff I'll cover it, but that's because it's an actual official airing. Once something's officially out, it's not a spoiler anymore to me. It's like free to talk about wherever. But I want to go in as fresh as possible for that. So I know there's information out there. So this is for those of you that either haven't looked at the spoilers or, have and want to laugh at my speculation. But I thought this would be fun. So they're really simple titles, like 1 to 2 words. So it doesn't give you a lot to go on, and some of them are pretty generic. Like the first one is just lightning strikes, which, might just be a kind of reference. I hate that everything's a reference bit, but Power Rangers lightning bolts and stuff. But just kind of sounds like a good pilot title in terms, you know what I mean, a first episode title. Beyond Repair for episode 2 is interesting, just because that makes me think that maybe this is the episode where they actually get their cosmic powers. I mean, I imagine it'll happen in the first episode, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about like Zords being destroyed or something. I can't remember if the Zords are already destroyed, but I could see that being about something being either one of their powers being destroyed, their Zords if there's any left, or maybe it's Javi's arm. Number 3, Off Grid, obviously, is probably in some sort of reference to the grid. Like, literally that's 2 words. I can't say what that means, whether they're, disconnected from the grid, or, literally they're just off the grid and it's a pun. I don't know. But episode 4, Teamwork, I mean, that's just the show. There's nothing to speculate there. Just hopefully not a preachy episode. Episode 5, Rock Out. I was thinking, it's about Brock. No, but actually, it might be a Javi-focused episode, because if I remember right, his axe looks like a guitar, so that could be possible. Episode 6, Takeoff. There's not a lot to go on there. I could speculate on a bazillion things. The other ones have a little bit more context. Episode 7, Operation Seasoning, clearly going to be a cooking episode. I mean, it's just blatantly obvious, or it's just about Power Rangers seasons. One of the more interesting ones is episode 8, Changing Sides, primarily because we know that Ollie was supposed to have turned evil in this season. I don't think, who knows, because the rumor is from, even before the recent spoilers, the rumor was from the leakers or whatever, is that Ollie changes sides to Zed's pretty early on and remains evil for a good chunk of the season. So I think some people would think, maybe this is when Ollie turns. Maybe the leakers were wrong, but it also could mean episode 8 is the episode where Ollie changes good again. It seems like he'll be good at the beginning. He's definitely not with them when they first morph, so I think he'll maybe be switched to Zed's side around episode 1 or 2, and then come back at 8. So he's evil for a good chunk of the season, but is there kind of bookending it as the good Blue Ranger, and then there for the last couple episodes. So that's one of the ones that gives me the most speculation, just based on stuff we already know. Episode 9, Master Plan, obviously, or, pretty obviously, I guess, Morphin Masters probably be involved in that since they're in there. So, penultimate episode, the Morphin Masters are a big part of the series overall. That's probably going to be a factor. And then, episode 10, the end. It's the end of the show, Cosmic Fury, and the end of the show, Power Rangers. This version of Power Rangers, so that makes a lot of sense. And they already used the end of the Power Rangers, and the fandom is doing the end of the Power Rangers part 478 every other day, so that makes a lot of sense. Like I said, not a lot to go on, but there's some interesting stuff in here. I am interested to see the timeline of things. Like I said with Ollie, we know that supposedly he turns evil early, and then he'll probably maybe come back later, so I'm gonna guess that's what's gonna happen. But I'm interested to see the timeline, because they said there's gonna be multiple different intros. And the first intro already includes Fern, but we're using the Dino Fury stuff. And I can't remember if that preview clip was from the first episode, where they first get the Morphers or not. I imagine we'll get the cosmic suits set up by the first episode, but like they said, that repair bit makes me think maybe they lose it in the second episode. That would be kind of interesting. They said there's a bunch of different intros, so I'm curious to see what that's going to look like, whether it's going to be big changes, or maybe just changes just for an episode. Maybe if Heckle's in a couple episodes, he's in the intro only for those. I don't know, but I'm excited to cover the series. Obviously I will be covering it Friday. I'll be watching it, and I will try to have the review out by Friday night, Saturday at the latest. My plan is to do it like last time, where I watch each episode and then kind of take notes, because I did that one bit where I would watch an episode or two and then stop and record, and then so on and so forth. But that was just kind of a grind. And so I'm just going to watch one episode, take notes, and then, do that. So I'll be able to do a review Might not have as many pictures as usual, but I want to try to cover that, and I'm sure there'll be more videos to cover about Cosmic Fury. But what do you think? Anything that you can glean from these episode titles? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.